Hello friends, welcome back in Cool IT Help. In this video I will show you how you can create the Mac installer from a Java jar. The most of you guys facing the problem finding out the correct solution to do the same process. So here I am going to explain the process with a simple step you just need to follow, and it will be very easy and you will be able to create the Mac installer from jar file. So let's get started. Let me open the Eclipse first. Here is Eclipse open, and I have created the sample project. On the left menu you can see that Mac installer demo, and this is my Java class show alert box. So this is for the demonstration purpose. I have written a single program that will prompt a dialog box and it will show a simple message. Okay, now I will build it and I will export my project as an executable jar. Now go to the project. Okay, just right click on it and we will export. Here's the export option, so click on it and choose this option, runnable jar file. Click on next. Then it will ask for the launch configuration. We will select the corresponding project launch configuration. This is Mac installer demo. Yes, this is one, and left the rest of the setting as it is. And now finally this is the export destination, so going to export this jar on desktop. Click on finish button. Okay, now it will ask for the confirmation and you will see that the runnable jar is exported on desktop. So let's close. This is Eclipse and we don't need it further. Okay, now let me show you where is the jar. Yeah, this is the jar executable.jar. This we have exported, and you can see that on double click it is running our program, prompting the dialog box with the message. Okay, close it. Now we will create the .app with the help of install4j. So go to the browser, type install4j multi-platform edition download. So you will see that the first link open in the new tab. Yeah, here it is. This is EJ Technologies. So we will going to use this software to create the .app from the jar. So okay, now click on this download button. Now it will move to a new page. This is download install4j page, and this is version 6.1.6, and this is the DMG file for the Mac OS. Now click on the download button and you will get this thing downloaded on your machine. Okay, now just minimize this browser, and we have already downloaded this DMG file, so let me open it. Yeah, here it is, install4j. Now you don't need to move the install4j in application folder. We directly execute this, so just double click on it and you will see that the application is started and the icon is appearing on the dock. Okay, close the previous window. It is loading now. Okay, here's the home page of the install4j multi-platform edition. Make sure you have to download multi-platform edition, then we able to proceed. Now let me show you the details about it. First we will fill application info, full name. So you have to give the application full name, Mac installer -demo, and short name whatever you want. So I'm putting installer demo, and here you can specify the version whatever you like, and you can specify the publisher, and as a sample I'm putting Cool IT Help, and the below field is for publisher URL, so if you want you can add. and we move to Java version. Here you can specify the minimum Java version that required to execute your Java classes. So we have developed our program in Java Swing, and it is using Java Swing component. So 1.6 is compatible for that. If you have developed your application in JavaFX and your later version, so you have to specify 1.7 in place of minimum. And here's a language, and I come to the media file option. Yeah, see here, media file output directory means once we create a build, then the .app package will be exported on the location. So we need to give the location where we want to export. So I am choosing here the desktop. You can see it. Yeah, here it is. So users, Amit, and the desktop. And come to the code signing. So here is the option that code signing, if you want to move your application on the App Store. You can explore more. Compiler variable leave as it is, and project option is nothing to change. Come to the files. This is the major one we have to do. So it is asking about the installation directory. If your project suppose having some folders, they have some relevant DLL files, executable files, and support files. So you can create the folder with the help of this new folder and put those relevant file inside as per structure required for executing your Java application. Here I have a single Java executable files for the demonstration, so I'm selecting this way. So here click on the plus sign and choose the jar executable that we have exported, and click on the choose button. Now here you can see that it is added. This is a single file, and click on the finish button, press OK. Now here you can see that the installation directory, we have only a single file that is added. So come to the view results. You can see that the structure as well jar executable.jar that we have added in previous step. Okay, now come to the file option. Okay, you don't need to change anything here. Okay, installation components, nothing change. The main thing is launcher. Now just double click on this icon and it will prompt you a new window. So by default the first option, generate launcher, is selected. So the install4j, that will generate an executable launcher from Mac. With the help of this launcher we will invoke our Java executable on the Mac machine. So click on the next button. Here's some relevant information. This executable type is GUI application, leave as it is. Come to the executable name. Here you have to give a name of your executable that you want. So you can put any name, executable, demo, or something else you want. We don't need to add .exe or .sh, nothing. We just put a simple name. Okay, now file set directory and leave rest of the thing as it is. Press next button. Yeah, here this is the define launcher icon, that your application requires an icon, so you need to specify the image file for this purpose. So if you don't have images, okay, at this place you have to give 16 by 16, 32 by 32, and 48 by 48 and 128 by 128 JPG images. Okay, if you have an ICO file of your icon, so you can choose this option and select from the browse button. Okay, that's great. And for the Mac OS, we need to give an icns file that will act as a launch icon for our application. So we can create the icns file from the website. So go to the browser and type create icns file from JPG. So you have to select JPG file and you can convert into icns with the help of this third-party websites. There are many websites, so you can create. For our purpose, I am going to download a sample icns, okay, from the website, somewhere website. So sample icon files, free to download. Okay, I am downloading it for the example purpose, but in case if you have a commercialization purpose of your application, so do not use the others icon. You have to create it your own. Okay, for this example purpose, I am going to take a one icon file. So choosing this one, open a new tab, and here you can see that ICO and ICNS file also available. So click on the download ICNS. This ICNS file downloaded on my machine, and it is now in download folder. Okay, now minimize it. Okay, so I have selected the radio button, use ICNS, and there's the browse option. So going to specify the ICNS file at this place. Now click on this browse button, the three dots. So let me explore where it is in the download folder. Okay, now we are on download folders. Oh, here it is, downloads, and now select that ICNS we have downloaded. Here it is, our ICNS file. So select it, press open, and you will see that the path of the ICNS file will be selected here. If not specifying ICO file, no problem. If you have, you can do it on. Okay, now it is not okay. Press the next button. Now this is the Java invocation. So here we will specify our Java jar file. Okay, so leave the VM parameter as it is, no change. If your application requires, then you can explore more and provide Java parameters. Now we just click on this green plus button and we'll choose the archive, and this archive will be the Java jar that we have exported. Now you can see that the directory structure will open here, and we'll select this jar executable.jar, press OK button. Here you can see that this is added. Okay, now we will choose the executable main class. Okay, so this is our class which have a main method. So in your application there are many classes, and one of them will have the main method, so you have to choose that one. Once you're done, click on the next button, and there's also in this page no change, click on next button. Okay, this is the splash screen setup. If you want to show any splash screen, so you need to provide the image file. So there's some requirement and the guideline is mentioned, so you can add accordingly, but in my case I'm not adding here. So press next button, and this your launcher configuration is done. Here you can see that your launcher is added. You can modify on double click on this icon as well. Now we will move to the next step. This is installer. So there's a screen, this is a set installer steps that will appear. No change, and update option, no change required, no change. Now come to the media, click on it, and you need to create a new media file. So there is the icon, just double click on it. You will see that the create media file window is open here. So there are more options that are for the installer. If you want to direct installer, you can choose the first one. This is in a blue color here. Okay, now this is archive. So we going to do an archive way. Okay, so I will choose this Mac OS single bundle archive. This is our target. Yeah, selected it. Click on next button. Here select launcher for media file. So in previous step we have created the launcher executable demo. Okay, Now come to the next, and here it will ask you what kind of output you want to generate. Want DMG or TGZ? So I have selected DMG. Click on the next button. So there's an option for the running environment, that GRE is required for your application. So I am giving here the installed Oracle GRE, that is default selected. If you want to specify your specific GRE, that means 1.6 or below version, so you have to specify. You can explore more. Okay, there's no change for this customization project defaults. Yeah, come to finished, press OK button. Now here your media file is created. This is the final step. Come to the build, and you can see here the build option. Check the first enable extra verbose output. Now we will click on the start build, and this warning will appear. This is evaluation version. Don't worry about it. Click on the evaluate, and it will start building your DMG file. Okay, you can see that the green line is appeared here, that is saying build was successful, completed in 3.3 seconds. So we have done with the install 4J. Now let me show you where it is. Okay, this is the DMG file that we have created. You have two options. You can directly share this DMG file, or you want to more. So we will do a packaging of this .app. So you can click on the DMG file, it will show you. In this way small window will open, and you will see that the app icon is appearing here. So just copy from here and paste it somewhere into your folder. Okay, so this is the .app file we have generated with the help of install 4J. Okay, this is the DMG, and we have executed the DMG, and we just copied from there and pasted in the one of the folder. Okay, let me show you what is inside this .app. So click on right click on it and select show contents. Let me show you the structure. Here is the resources folder, and this is the app icons, the icon we have selected, and this is our jar file. This is Java jar file that we exported very first from the Eclipse. Okay, so this is the structure of .app. Once we have done with the .app, now we will do packaging for this. So let me show you, is it running or not? Yeah, is it running perfectly? Here's our icon, and this is the prompt message. This is a dialog box. Okay, click on the OK, and it will close the application. So here is the jar, and this is the .app conversion of our jar file. So in next step we will see to packaging this application in the best way. So let me close this rest of the things. Okay, now go to the browser and type download. Okay, go to the applications, and there's an application freely available, packages.app. So we will use this application. Go to the browser and click on the download packages.app for Mac, and choose the first link, and you will see the packages app is available for download. Click on this download, and it will be downloaded on your machine. So I have already downloaded and pasted inside the application folder of my machine. So once you download and just click on it, so it will prompt you of such window. So we will choose the first distribution, and here's the second window. There we have to specify the project name. So you can give any name of your choice. I am giving installer demo 1.1. Click on the finish button. It will open the configuration window. So here we have to specify some settings. Okay, so first we have selected inside the setting. So here's the first one is the name, and the second one is the path. So this is the build path. So once the package will be generated, it will be saved somewhere on your disk. So you have to specify the path. So I'm going to choose the desktop for this purpose, so it will be easy to find. Okay, so here's the path, and the reference folder leave as it is, and the format is bundle, and exclusion don't need to change anything. Come to the presentation tab. Yeah, you can see that the some points: introduction, readme, license, destination, select, installation type, and so many. Okay, and here's the license type. You can do some changes as I am doing. Here's the option, the predefined license template available, so you can choose according to your choice. Yeah, here's the license. Let me show you one more license that you can configure. This is MIT license. Okay, so here two parameters, so you can pass the copyright holder name. I am typing here the cool IT help, and year in 2017. Now just click on outright somewhere. Here you can see that this format text is whatever we have written on the right hand side. The copyright 2017 cool IT help is updated in the format. Yeah, rest of the steps will be remain same. So we have option to change the license agreement as well. Now come to the requirement and resources. So you don't worry about this. Okay, so we is creating a simple installer, so we don't need to change anything here, and the comments is also left blank. Okay, once we have done with this, come to the packages and select this installer demo v1.1. Here go to the setting tab. Here is the identifier of your application, so whatever your company name, so put according to that. And I come to the payload. Here you will see that directory structure. So once our installer is executing, then it will place our application directly inside the application folder. Okay, so I will copy this .app, drag to the application folder, just below the application folder. Here you can see that our application path will be inside application folder. Okay, in this way I have given. There are some script options available, pre-installation, post-installation, if you want to execute, so you can explore more on this. Okay, setting tab is done, payload is done, and script, nothing to change. Here again let me show you, this is the name of the installer, and the build path will be the desktop. So whatever the output will appear, it will go to the desktop. Setting tab is done, presentation is done, introduction and license we have already set up, and requirements no need to change, and comments no need to change. Okay, and this is the identifier of our application. We don't need to do any changes here. If you want the restart, shutdown, and log out, whatever after installation, you can change the behavior. Okay, and this is the destination of our application. This will move inside the applications folder of your machine. Once everything is done, okay, now it's time to build. Go to the build, choose the build, and here it will ask for the saving the configuration for further change. Once you click on it, you can see that the build process started and completed success, and green check mark is appeared and showing the everything is success, and the package is generated on the desktop. Okay, now close it and minimize it, closing it again, and here is our .pkg is successfully generated. Now let me show you how it will work. Just double click on it, it will show you the installer steps, introduction, license. Just press on the continue because we have to accept the license agreement. Click on the next, then it will prompt for your machine admin password for the installing this software, and this progress, and you will get this green tick mark that's showing everything successful and the application is installed in application folder. So go to the go menu and choose this applications, and here inside the application folder, let me find where our application is installed. Okay, just expand it and change the view. Okay, just scroll down. Yeah, here is our application. You can see that the icon, same icns, the icon is appearing for our application, back installer demo, that we have given the name. So just double click on it and test it once. Yes, it is executing perfectly. There's the same dialog box. Okay, yes, close it. So it is running very perfect. Guys, thanks for watching. It was the whole process that you can convert your .jar file into a Mac installer. It's a very easy. You can do it your own. So guys, please like and subscribe my channel. I will bring more useful videos for you. Till then, bye bye.